back to the Great Nutrition Business Podcast. I'm your host, Nicole Aucoin, founder of Healthy Steps Nutrition, CrossFit HSN, and HSN Mentoring, where we believe something as fundamental as nutrition shouldn't be complicated. Our mission is to empower gym owners and coaches to feel confident when talking about nutrition to their members and their community. HSN Mentoring provides a turnkey solution to help gym owners save time and not reinvent the wheel. Most gyms using HSN launch with a nutrition challenge. It's a great way to recoup the cost of the initial investment and to get buy-in from your existing members. Today is the last of a 3-part series we did on nutrition challenges. If you missed the last 2 episodes, go ahead and check those out after listening to this one. In episode 35, Ashley and I talked about how to effectively build and run a nutrition challenge. The next episode, we talked about the nutrition challenge trap. So a challenge is a great way, again, to kickstart a nutrition program. But we know that individual coaching with clients is really where the magic happens. If you want to attract people that just do nutrition challenges, that's pretty easy. But I think, we're all in the business to help people achieve lasting results. And you really need to be able to create a clear client journey to what happens after a challenge if you want to help clients make meaningful change. Today, Jason and I talk about 3 strategies that we use at Healthy Steps Nutrition HQ and that we teach our clients how to do with HSN Mentoring. Listen to number 3. The key to building a successful nutrition program and building a program beyond just your existing clients comes from building nutrition into your brand.
Hi guys, this is Jason Aucoin, not your normal host for this podcast, but I'm excited to be speaking to you guys today. And I have Nicole Aucoin here, and I wanted to get a recap over the past 2 episodes for anybody that might have missed what you've talked about. So today we are going to talk about 3 strategies to market a challenge. Is that right, Nicole?
We are talking about marketing a challenge. I think so many gym owners run nutrition challenges, but their program ends at the end of the challenge. So this series was to really help gym owners kind of walk through how to, the first episode 35, how to successfully build a nutrition challenge, what to charge, how to talk about a nutrition challenge. Then we talked about the challenge trap last week and what the challenge trap was. So many gym owners launch challenges. They help their clients with a challenge, but then their nutrition program ends at the end of a challenge. And we know that people need accountability and support to achieve long-term success. I'm sure all of us can think of someone who's done a nutrition challenge in the past and they saw great results. And then at the end of that challenge on day 31 of their 30-day challenge, they have a whole package of double stuffed Oreos and they are eating that entire package.
You're not talking about me, are you?
I don't know, maybe.
Okay. Well, I couldn't agree more. And I think that we've both witnessed it where people have such great success during a challenge. And then as soon as it's over, they're like, okay, well, let us know when the next challenge starts so that we can do that one as well. So going into that, what would be, 3 strategies to market that challenge? What would be number 1 in your opinion?
No, I think you have to understand where the challenge is placed in the client journey. So it's a kickstart to their journey. It's a great place to get started, but individual coaching in regards to nutrition is where the magic happens. In the past 2 episodes, we talked about that. So you have to first understand how you're going to position this challenge, not as a standalone nutrition program, but the kickstart to your real nutrition program. So once you understand that, then we can talk about how we're going to actually market this challenge. And I think the first thing we need to think about is the physical presence of nutrition in your gym, or if you're a virtual company, the virtual presence of nutrition in your company. So let me give you an example. If you walk up to HSN HQ, on our windows, it says CrossFit, personal training, nutrition coaching, weight loss help, individualized support, teen nutrition. Like, it's physically present on the outside. Then you walk in and we have a nutrition board, has some success stories on it, right?
Absolutely.
Then we have a fitness pyramid that's bigger than you and I standing on top of each other.
I remember painting that.
That was an adventure. So it's really clear that nutrition is a part of our program. We have success stories all around. I think it's so important that there's physically a presence of nutrition. And, Jay, we do a few different things. One of the things we do questions of the day.
Absolutely. At least once or twice a week, we have, if not more than that, something related to nutrition.
And it gives us a great opportunity to get the conversation going in a group class about nutrition. So what's your favorite breakfast protein? What'd you have for dinner last night? What's your favorite healthy restaurant to eat out in? Another day we're in a class, Saturday, you're like, Nicole, what's the question of the day? You want to change it from what was on the board. And of course I'm like, what's one healthy habit that you want to start? Like, let's bring in nutrition. Let's bring in healthy habits, the conversation as much as possible so that people understand that they could come to you for help. And I think it gives a really cool opportunity to have a consistent message. If you're running a class, there's hopefully coach's notes somewhere. We use CompTrain. There's coach's notes in our sugar wad. There's CompTrain that gives an example of, okay, what's going to happen for the warm-up? What's going to happen in the workout? What can you expect? The same thing can go with a nutrition question of the day. You can have a couple of nutrition tips in there, so it's a consistent message. You don't have to have a nutrition coach teaching a class to ask a question of the day about nutrition.
Absolutely.
Anyone can do that.
Sure.
It continues the conversation. So, physical presence in the facility, and then that should be all year round, right? Like we do that whether running a challenge or not.
Yeah, even I have examples of some of our clients that after the workout, I mean, you and I are both athletes. We know when we're fueling our bodies properly. And I know when an athlete who shouldn't be struggling is struggling. My first question when I walk up to them after the workout might be, hey, buddy, how you feeling? Did you drink enough water today? What'd you have for breakfast this morning? And it's a great opportunity for me to kind of bridge the gap in what they're doing in the gym and then also kind of finding out what's going on outside of the gym.
I think that's an important piece of the puzzle because you can always integrate nutrition into a conversation with your members.
Absolutely.
There's always a potential for that.
All day long.
So we've got this ongoing, this like evergreen nutrition presence, but then during a challenge, you can have an even bigger presence. So what that could look like is a physical sign-up board. And we have that huge whiteboard next to our TVs where we have the WODs, and we put nutrition challenge sign up on there. And it starts off always with our coaches' names and our names because no one wants to sign up for something that no one else is doing, right? So, 10 spots left, 30 spots left, how many spots you're opening up for your challenge. Write down people's names. And then when people are interested in the challenge, just have them write their name on that board. And then the nutrition coach, wherever's signing people up for that challenge, can actually follow up with them, get them physically signed up and paid for the program. So, having that physical presence, people have a fear of missing out. They see their friends doing it. They see other people doing it. They're going to want to do it too.
Not to mention the fact that when they start seeing the results, I mean, how many times does that happen? All of a sudden clients start seeing other clients doing well. And they're like, hey, what's going on? Why is this person beating me? Why is this person doing this? And it's great because it helps bridge them to nutrition.
Absolutely. I think, you do a really good job highlighting that. Like, man, Susie is kicking butt and doing so good with nutrition. Awesome job, Susie. And like, bright spot, show her awesome hard work behind the scenes. And then that sees other people. A question we get asked often is, for these gyms that have been around 10 plus years, how do you change the culture? And it is so much easier to get someone bought in on nutrition on day one than day 1,000 of their journey with you, but it's doable. And one of the ways to do it is really highlighting the heck out of the people that are doing awesome with nutrition. So whether that be nutrition only clients or people that are doing nutrition coaching and fitness. So we've got this physical sign up board. Question that I've gotten asked a few times, do I erase the people's names after they after they pay?
No way.
No way. You want to leave them on there. Leave as many people on there. And then, doing the 10 spots left, 5 spots left, crossing that off is really important. We also do it in the sugar wad note section, like, hey, challenge, 10 days left to sign up for the challenge. Challenge launches this day, so that it's a constant presence. People need to be told things 7 to 10 times to take action. So if you're only mentioning a challenge one time, you're probably not going to get that many people to sign up for this challenge. So physical presence, other things like making a flyer, putting it in the bathroom, putting it on the front door, putting it everywhere, putting it on the welcome desk, just making it a common thing to be talking about, knowing that people have to hear it multiple times.
Absolutely. And I think having your staff being bought in on it. I know that we just got back from a mini vacation in Tampa, and we got to visit a couple of our clients while we were in Tampa. And not only did we meet some of the nutrition coaches, but we met their team of nutrition coaches. And it was very refreshing to go in and have everybody on the same page. And it was like, wow, this is impressive when the whole staff is bought in, on board. And even if you don't know exactly what to say, during those staff meetings, our Slack channel, we communicate really well with the staff when it comes to the challenges.
For sure. Shout out to Berg CrossFit because they do have an awesome nutrition program in Cigar City. We got to meet both the teams there.
Yeah.
They're doing an amazing job. So shout out to those guys. And you're right. Having the whole team, having a consistent message with nutrition is so important. So even if the nutrition coach is only one person, everyone on the staff should be talking about nutrition in the same way. So you don't want someone in class to say, I'm interested in the challenge, and a coach say, oh, go talk to Jason. He's the nutrition coach. You want to say, awesome. We're so excited. It's going to be a great challenge. Write your name on this board and Jason's going to follow up with you so that it's a consistent message. You can get people moving the needle forward faster.
Sure.
All right, let's talk about number 2.
Ooh, this is one of my favorites.
So your members, I think we sometimes get in the rut of things like day-to-day routines and, setting up goal setting sessions with your members is so key. And, when we're doing goal setting sessions with clients, we bribe them with an in-body scan. I'll admit it. It's totally fine. We bribe them with an in-body scan, and we do those in-body scans for a few reasons. One, only nutrition clients get monthly in-body scans. So most clients at the gym, if they're not doing nutrition, they're not going to get ongoing nutrition. They're not going to get in-body scans. So if they haven't gotten an in-body scan for a while, they might not know if their hard work is paying off, right? So this is going to show them like, heck yes, your hard work is paying off. Or, hey, you're working really hard in the gym and you've hit a plateau. Now it's time to level up your nutrition. Like, let's get you started. And the cool thing about a scan or doing biometrics, if you don't have an in-body, is helping them set realistic goals, not just for 1 month, but for 6 months, a year. If someone is body fat percentage is 40%, a guy, and they need to get down to 20%, they can expect to work with you for 2 years to help them get down 20% body fat. But if you're not talking about that, if you're just saying, hey, you can lose 1% per month, they're going to probably think that they can do it on their own versus building yourself into that long-term plan of those clients.
Yeah, I especially like doing that, at the end of when our nutrition clients leave phase 1 and go into phase 2, we're starting, we're continuing the nutrition and we're just setting new goals because, they've hit maybe their goals after month 1, 2, and 3. And then it's setting that goal for, okay, well, what does the next 6 months look like for you? What's our next, achievement that we'd like to do?
Client retention is so big. And if you're looking at how to figure out how to bridge that gap between these 1-month clients and long-term clients, you have to help them achieve long-term goals. You have to set long-term goals with those clients and help them understand no matter what's happening in life, I can help you make sure that you're staying on track. It's so easy when life gets busy to put yourself last. And if you're able to help them keep their nutrition a priority, they're going to stay on track. Like, your job as a nutrition coach is to help clients stay accountable. So we need to set goal setting sessions. Before goal setting sessions happen, I think it's important as a nutrition coach or gym owner, whoever's doing these, coach in general, to do some background, right? Like, have they gotten a new job? Have they bought a house recently? Have they been consistent in the gym? Have they not been consistent in the gym? Like, what's going on so you can highlight the bright spots? I think the cool thing about having a smaller gym is we know everything that's going on with everybody, and that's awesome because we have that relationship with people and they know they can count on us and that we're cheering them on no matter what happens in life.
Absolutely. It's funny you mentioned that. We use push press and we get alerts. We have red flags, for example. So if somebody hasn't been in the gym in a week, it's an automatic for us. It's a red flag. Hey, we need to check in on this person. And ironically, this morning, we've got a client that hasn't been in the gym in a little while, and I picked up the phone and called him. And I said, hey, listen, I would love to get you back in the gym. And right now, the situation, he's just not comfortable coming in the gym because of the climate right now. And I said, how about I get you switched over to nutrition so that we can still help you? And when the time is right, which is, he said he'd be back in mid-September, the time is right, I'll be back. He said, I would love that. Great idea.
I think this is an important conversation we're having with gym owners all the time. If you are in a place where people are pretty scared of COVID and the situation that's going on right now. Why not give them a solution that can help them solve the problems and give them support that they can take advantage of? There's only so many months that someone's going to continue to pay you for a gym membership that they're not attending. So are you identifying those red flag clients and calling them and saying, hey, I know that you might be in a high risk household. You might not be able to come to the gym, or maybe you're not loving Zoom classes. Like, I totally get it. Not a big deal, but we can help you with nutrition to help you stay on track. Kids are being homeschooled. Work is crazy. Like, life is crazy. Let me help you get set up with a plan that's realistic for you so that we can still help support you in just a different aspect of life. Now they're not going to resent you for paying for services that they haven't been receiving for months.
Yep. Absolutely.
I've heard of gyms, not any of our gyms, but some gyms on like affiliate owners pages, like people asking like, oh, can I get a refund now, that you're back open? Can you give me something now that you're back open? I paid you and I supported you. So why could you not nip that in the bud and give them pivot to a different type of support so that they're getting the value that they're receiving?
That's exactly what we did at HQ. I mean, to a certain degree at HQ, as soon as we decided to shut the gym down, we said, this is what we're going to do. We had a plan of action. And yes, we switched to Zoom, but we also helped out with some nutrition, right?
It was the individual coaching that really, at the end of the day, helped people stay on track. I mean, goodness, we had clients lose 20 pounds during our shutdown.
I lost 13.
Well, yours might have been a little stressful, but, a lot of them were, hey, we're cooking at home. We've got a nutrition coach following up with us regularly. We've got recipes that we're finally using that have been on the website for years, and I'm finally actually spending the time in the kitchen and making them. So goal setting sessions are really, really key. So if you haven't done goal setting session, essentially what you're going to do some pre-work, find out what's going on. You're going to have clients come in, talk about all the awesome things that have happened, what struggles they've had, where they see themselves a year from now, what does success look like to them. Test some biometrics, and then, based on where they're at, what their goals are, you're going to guide them to whatever support. And, one of our mentors was talking to us about goal setting sessions, and she's like, I always do a good, better, and best option. So there's like 3 paths for these goal setting sessions.
Ooh, I like that.
And she said the first path, the good path, is always something that's free. I'm like, okay.
I like free.
So great. Now they're not going to feel like they're getting sold on every time they do a goal setting session. I think that's genius. So what kind of free help can you provide? Well, at HSN HQ, we do nutrition talks every single month, right? So if someone's goal is weight loss or reduce body fat percentage or increase their performance and their nutrition's not dialed in, could we register them for the nutrition talk so they could either attend live or get the recording?
Absolutely.
So there's our good option every single month. No matter when we do a goal setting session, that is the good option. Or we've got like mini cookbooks or like 5 recipes, different free help that we can give them. Better option, hey, join this nutrition challenge and let's kickstart your journey to health. Individual coaching is really where the magic happens, and you can get started with that after. But this is the most financially feasible way to get started with nutrition coaching. And then the last option, the best option, hey, just start off with an individual nutrition coaching now and let's get you set up with an individualized plan. So good, better, best option, always provide some type of free help, have them walk away. One of the things that we give all of our clients that do goal setting sessions is a quarterly goal sheet that we actually made for the Nutrition Business Live workshop and ended up making it a template so that gyms could use it for their clients, but then we could give it to our clients. So they physically, tangibly are walking away with something that they can post on their fridge that is a physical reminder of what their goals are and why. And when you're setting goals for clients, you really need to get to the why behind the goal. It doesn't really matter if they want to lose weight. Like, why do they want to lose weight? Do they want to feel more confident? Probably. Do they want to be a better example for their kids? Probably.
How about one of the most important things going on in our current culture right now? Do they want to not have underlying conditions maybe and be more fit for something that might be out of the control of their hands, correct? I mean, we're living in a day right now where, being healthy from a fitness and nutritional aspect is so, so important.
We know the best way to treat chronic disease is to prevent it. So can we get someone set up with healthy habits to prevent some of these issues? And, I think it's something that's not being talked about enough, but we know that people who are super sick and dying from COVID are the ones that are obese with underlying conditions, have some type of immune compromised situation. And like some of those are out of your control, absolutely, but a lot of them are in your control. So set yourself up for success. I mean, we have had the busiest couple months of new clients for nutrition coaching in quite some time. And it's because people have realized now more than ever that they need some help with nutrition and that they can't do it by themselves and they need someone to keep them accountable.
Wait a minute. So you mean all the commercials on TV that say fat free or low fat or organic? You mean that's not necessarily true?
No, our goal is to teach someone how to create a healthy lifestyle through a simple habit-based approach. And if you can do that with clients, no matter what situation they're in, they're going to be able to feel confident that they're making the right decision and not feel guilty for having a little bit of ice cream because it's just one time and then they're moving on. They're back to a simple habit-based approach and it just becomes part of their life.
For sure.
So super, super important there. Well, let's talk about the next one.
Ooh, okay. So I did a little bit of this morning and I'm going to do a little bit more tomorrow. Calling past members. I know we've been saying this essentially since COVID started, I think around in March. I mean, we've always done it. We've always done a good job of it. But more now than ever, and the gym's busier than it's ever been. Our nutrition clients are busier than we've ever been. And I think that calling past members has been huge for us as well as leads.
No, I think you could treat it the same way as a goal setting session, just checking in on people, inviting them to a free nutrition talk that you're doing. If you're not doing nutrition talks yet, I would highly recommend it. I'll actually link, if you click the link below on the blog for this episode, I'll put a recording of one that we did in August at our HSN HQ on Healthy Meals Made Easy. And these nutrition talks are a really great way to re-engage past clients. So again, free help. And then you call them to action at the end. This is something that we give to all of the mentoring clients. Those nutrition talks comes with speaking notes, slides, a recording, like everything is done for you. And this is a really great way to get past clients re-engaged with their brand who maybe are on your email list, but that you haven't had a two-way conversation, or they're just looking for help, right? They already know you, they already trust you, they left for a reason, maybe they moved, or maybe it just wasn't a convenient time for them, but they would come back for nutrition coaching. So if you're a gym who's been around for a while, or you have a large email list, or maybe you don't even have a large email list, maybe you don't even have emails organized, dust those things off and email people, invite them to come into a nutrition talk, or even better, pick up the phone and call them and just check in saying, hey, miss you. How are you doing? How are you holding up? How are you getting adjusted with kids being back in school? Like, is there anything I can help you with? I think people want to be heard. They want to know that people care about them. And you could be a really great resource.
Absolutely. I think too, this could be another good, better, best thing, a coach that calls them, yeah, maybe good. Better, maybe a past nutrition coach that's worked with that client in the past. And best is, who do you think should be calling these people? You and I both know the answer to this. The owner, when the owner picks up the phone, when I pick up the phone and call a client, and the first thing is like, how are you? How can I help? Is there anything that I can do? Is there, and I'm not selling them on anything. I actually truly care about them, and I want to see how I can help them. And that's been your motto from day one, is like, how can I help you? What can I do for you? And I love that. And I think they love it when they hear me call. And I spoke to a client this morning and he hasn't been in the gym. And I just said it earlier. And he picked up the phone and I could tell he was smiling on the other end of the phone because he's being heard. We care about him. We did not forget about him. And we have a solution to help him. So we're trying to get that solution to him. And he was very appreciative of it and took us up on it.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, we all got in the business of helping people. And if you're strategic with your marketing of your program and your nutrition challenge, you're going to hit home, especially right now, right? Like, we're in a climate where people are realizing they need help. They're realizing they can't do it alone. Be strategic. And I think it starts, one of the things that you should do even before you market a challenge is you have to provide free help related to nutrition. So people need to start associating nutrition with their brand, not just, hey, you're running a nutrition challenge. So going back to some of the things that we do at HSN HQ, those nutrition questions of the day, I think are really key. Posting nutrition tips. If you're not following at Healthy Steps Nutrition on Instagram, or at Grow Your Nutrition Business on Instagram. Go follow those 2 channels right now. You'll get so many ideas on how to just talk about nutrition and make it easy. Because if you make it easy, clients will stick with it. And it has to be a consistent message. You can't just talk about nutrition during a challenge. So, before you even start marketing your challenge, and this is one of the reasons why we give monthly content to mentoring clients with the day they sign up for the program, because I want them to start pushing out nutrition tips to their entire following so that people start associating nutrition help with their brand. If you're not helping people with nutrition and you're only trying to sell them on nutrition challenges or individual coaching, you're not going to build a successful program, and people aren't going to come to you or think of you first. They think of people that are helping them first. So can't you provide free help? Hey, here's one super easy recipe. Ham and egg muffins. Put ham in a muffin tin, then put some cheese on the bottom, then put an egg and bake it for 20 minutes. Super easy, but people will start doing it, posting pictures, tagging you in it, and then you start getting nutrition associated with your brand. If you want to build a program long beyond a challenge, you have to get people to associate nutrition help with your brand beyond a challenge.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more.
So if you guys are listening to this and you're trying to run a challenge, planning to run a challenge, you want to market your challenge, before you start marketing your challenge, start providing free help. And if you don't know how to do that, or you need some ideas, go follow people that are doing awesome posting nutrition help and put your same spin on that, like get inspiration from that. You don't have to reinvent the wheel here. If you're an HSN mentoring client listening to this, you better be using the content we provide you, because we're trying to make it so that it's super easy for you and you don't have to reinvent the wheel. So post nutrition content regularly. Start getting people to associate nutrition help with your brand. Start building nutrition into classes. Build a physical presence, and not even physical in the location, but if you're a virtual business, we didn't even get into this, go to your website. Does your website accurately describe the services you offer? Does it say nutrition in the header? Is your social media talk about nutrition at all? What about email content that's going out to people? If you're not having nutrition to be a part of your message, don't expect people to buy nutrition from you, because they're going to think you're just selling them on something. But if you talk about nutrition consistently, then people are going to start associating nutrition help with their brand and understand that you can help them when they're ready.
Absolutely. I mean, we're in South Florida. In a let's say 5 square mile radius, how many CrossFit gyms do you think there are?
I honestly don't know, but a lot.
Okay. So
let's say at least 10.
Okay. Let's say 10 to 20, somewhere in that range. The nutrition expert in our area, we get members from all over the place in South Florida. And where do they come? For nutrition expertise. They come to HSN because you put yourself out there as the expert, as the nutrition coach. We offer nutrition. It's written all over. It's on our website. It's everywhere, word of mouth. And we've done that over the years, and it's been huge for us.
Don't expect when you launch a brand new program that people are going to run through the doors and you're going to have a full roster. It probably didn't happen with your gym. It's not going to happen with nutrition. You have to be consistent with your message and start providing free help so that people associate nutrition help with your brand. And if you do that consistently, you will eventually start building up a following and getting people to come to you for nutrition only. I think now more than ever, gyms are realizing, like, hey, I have to diversify my revenue streams. And if I'm forced to shut down again, I don't know that people will stick with me through another shutdown and pay for virtual coaching when that's not really what they signed up for. But would they be happy with nutrition coaching instead? Probably. So you have to think about, all right, how am I going to create a more diversified business, a sustainable business? And having nutrition coaching is not only going to allow you to help your clients see better results long term, but it's also going to be a way for you to help reach clients who, aren't coming to your gym to begin with. One of the other strategies when you're even doing goal setting sessions, could you ask your current nutrition clients, hey, do you have a spouse or a friend or a coworker who's also looking to lose some weight or get healthy? Why don't you invite them to do this challenge with you? You guys can do it together, because we know that people that do things together, if you have an accountability partner, you're going to be more successful.
Huge.
So lots of things to think about when you're launching a nutrition challenge. If there's anything that we can do to help you, let me know. But definitely go click the link below this episode and check out the nutrition talk that Ashley and I, our Director of Nutrition Education, did in August on healthy meals made easy. so that you can get an idea of one way to market your nutrition program, whether it be in a challenge or beyond.
So, Nicole. Yeah. We had some pretty exciting news last week, and I think it's been something, I'm going to say give or take, that's been in the works for several years. And it's something you and Ashley and the whole team have been working so hard on. What dropped last week?
Yeah, something super exciting. So the CrossFit Preferred course, nutrition course. So Basics of Nutrition Coaching is a standalone nutrition course. We're so excited about this course. It teaches you how to become an effective nutrition coach and how to apply those principles to actually coaching clients. And, we built this course from scratch. It's been in the works for a long time. I realized it was actually better than the nutrition coaching in our mentoring program, like the nutrition coaching education piece. I'm like, you know what, Ashley, let's just give all of our mentoring clients this exact course material because it's so good. And we ended up taking out all the mentoring nutrition coach training in the mentor training and
replaced it.
We replaced it with the Basics of Nutrition Coaching course because it is so good. And our goal is to empower coaches and owners to feel confident when talking about nutrition. And this is a great step in the right direction. So, the course released on Tuesday. Super excited to finally be officially a part of CrossFit's preferred course curriculum. I mean, all of our mentoring program, you get CEUs for it if you're level 3. This is also, you'll get CEUs for it through CrossFit. So super, super excited about that. Could not have done it without our amazing team. Ashley, our director of nutrition education, is incredible. All of our mentors are incredible. And we're excited.
Yeah. I mean, you've spent a lot of time out at HQ and going to the MD level 1s, and I couldn't be happier for you. So congratulations, Mazel Tov, on such a big achievement. And what's the future hold for HSN?
I think there's a lot of different things in the works, but one of the things that I'm really passionate about is empowering people to take control of their health. And, I see us doing more charity work in the future, and, not going to release any details yet, but lots of cool things in the works to empower people that might not be able to pay for nutrition coaching. We want to give them the support that they need. And, as far as the mentoring program, we're going to continue to provide all of the gyms that are running our program every resource and tool that we can possible to help them become successful at nutrition coaching.
That is good stuff. I'm excited.
All right. Until next week, guys, thanks for joining. Definitely check out the last 2 episodes in this series if you are planning on launching a nutrition challenge. And remember, a nutrition challenge is just the first step to a client's journey to health. If you are looking to run a nutrition program beyond a challenge, Healthy Steps Nutrition and HSN Mentoring can help. HSN Mentoring provides a training for an owner and a coach to successfully build the nutrition component of your business and how to effectively coach behavior change through a simple, habit-based approach. We provide you online modules, we provide you client resources, an online dashboard. Everything is done for you so that you can save time and not reinvent the wheel. The first step to get started with HSN Mentoring is to book a free call. So go to growyournutritionbusiness.com and book a free call today.